Alright, welcome back y'all. We were talking about the importance of sleep, and today we're talking about the exciting stuff, which is what to do. And today we want to talk about staying awake to build sleep pressure. Alright, so let's first understand sleep pressure and adenosine, which is a neurotransmitter. So first of all, sleep pressure is this feeling of wanting to go to sleep from being awake for a significant period of time. So what happens when we first wake up is we have this very, very low desire to sleep, and we have a very, very strong desire to be awake. We call that sleep drive and wake drive. So the longer that we stay awake, the more that we increase our sleep drive, and the more our wake drive start to diminish. And so at some point we have this maximum sleep drive and minimal wake drive, and that's when we should feel the most tired and the most desire to want to go to sleep. Now, what influences that is this neurotransmitter called adenosine. So as we stay awake, we have this neurotransmitter adenosine that starts to build up in the brain. And as it builds up in the brain, it starts to fill receptor sites. And the filling of those receptor sites is what gives us one of the urges and desires to feel tired and want to go to bed. So we need that buildup of adenosine. And one of the things that can blunt the effects of adenosine is caffeine, because caffeine actually fills the same receptor sites as adenosine. And so this is one of the reasons that caffeine gives us this little stimulant effect, is because it delays the effects of adenosine. Even though adenosine is still building up, it can't fill those receptor sites because caffeine preoccupies it. Now, caffeine has a half-life of about 3 to 7 hours. I think for most people that's about 6 hours. That means a half-life is the amount of time that it takes to dissipate half the amount of that in our system. So if I drink 100 milligrams of caffeine with my coffee, then it takes about 6 hours for that to reduce to 50 milligrams in my system. So we want to be aware of the fact that this impacts adenosine, and it impacts our desire to go to sleep. And even if you're one of these people that feels like I can drink coffee right before bed and I still go to sleep, we're talking about quality of sleep here. So it's still a good idea to stop your caffeine consumption about 6 hours before your projected bedtime. All right. So the bottom line, the takeaway from this is that we need time awake to build sleep pressure, and we also need to moderate our caffeine consumption and stop the caffeine consumption about 6 hours before bedtime. All right, so all this information is located in our handouts, and those are located at community.superhumantransformation.com, and we will see you guys in the next video.